Anthony Richardson will be starting against the Eagles Thursday's game. Here we go, sports. We're going to talk a little bit about Jonathan Taylor. We're going to talk about a little bit in the Colts in general, especially today's practice with the Eagles that was canceled a little early. I don't see a problem with that, especially for the reason it happened, and we're going to talk about it. Let's get to it.
Let's go. Yo, I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind.
Okay, so first, Jonathan Taylor. So apparently Jim Irsay has okayed Jonathan Taylor to go look elsewhere for another job with a possible trade. The Colts want a first-round pick or something they think is equal to a first-round pick for Jonathan Taylor, plus Jonathan Taylor's paycheck that he's wanting. So I personally think this is not for Jonathan Taylor to find another home. I think they're pacifying Jonathan Taylor with the fact they know that nobody else is going to pick him up. I do know that Miami was interested in talks with Jonathan Taylor. They probably wanted to know the number he wanted, but let's be honest, he's a running back that had an ankle issue. It's been reported he has a back issue, even though he denied it. It's also he's had a lot of tread off his tires, so to speak. He ran for what was 1,800 yards in 2021. 2022, he was injured for half the season. He was pretty much injured all season. The ankle issue just really got to be too much. And he is coming off a season where he didn't do too well in 2023. So, you're looking at a possible running back that's been known to be good, has incredible speed, but has been injured, and he wants to basically reevaluate how much he's getting paid. I don't see how anybody's going to cover for how much he wants. Plus, you got to cover for how much the Colts want in return, as well as the fact that he's been injured with an ankle issue and with a possible back issue, and he didn't do too well last year. The Colts know this. The Colts are, I guarantee the Colts are aware of who may or may not even play with the idea of picking him up. And I guarantee you they're aware nobody's going to pick him up. This is more of a Jonathan Taylor, you go out there, you do your thing, try to get somebody else to pay you what you want, and see if somebody will pick you up, because they know nobody's going to pick him up. Crazy are the things that have happened, but I don't see it happening. So I say there's a 90% chance he's going to be playing with the Colts start of the season. I don't see anybody else picking him up. And then he's got to actually somehow save face on this, because he's made such a big deal out of this wanting to be traded because he doesn't make enough money. Well, what is he going to do? What is he going to say when he is not able to go anywhere else? Is he just going to drop his contract and go work in whatever he ended up going to college for prior to going to the NFL? Whatever he got his master's in or minor in, is that what he's going to do? Is he going to pass up a almost $5 million contract? This is stupid. The Colts are made for him to do well this year. I've said it before, I'll say it again. The Colts are set up for Jonathan Taylor to do well. Whether that means we're going to have a winning season or not, we are set up for Jonathan Taylor to do well. So, Jonathan Taylor needs to get that stick out of his ass think about his situation. Come in and play this year, and then maybe he'll have some leverage if he has a good year. I understand. He is a receiver, he is a blocker, and he's a running back. That's what running backs do. And running backs are good until they're about 27, maybe 28 if they're lucky. And then they start coming downhill quickly. There's a couple exceptions to that rule, but not enough to draw from those exceptions. And why he wants this trade so badly, I want to know. Is this a Jim Irsay thing? Is this a Chris Ballard thing? Is he just part of the people who want to leave Indianapolis? I mean, what's going on here? I want to know. There's got to be a backstory to this. And if Jonathan Taylor gets traded, I would love for him to step up and say something. Step up and say, hey, Colts fans, this is what's going on. This is the reason why everybody wants traded. I don't see it happening. However, after retirement, granted it was retirement, we got a statement from Matt Ryan. I don't know if Matt Ryan would have done that if he got traded. I mean, it may make him look bad for any other team that would want to pick him up. Maybe he, sharing dirty laundry, so to speak, of the team's issues. So that's probably not going to happen. But I would love to know what pushed this, because he was saying that he was happy to be a Colt. He was going to play his rookie season out. What the heck changed his mind? I mean, what's up here? What's going on up here that could have possibly pushed that? I would love to know that, and I'm sure you guys would too. We're going to get past Jonathan Taylor. As much as there is so much to talk about his situation, the drama. I mean, Shane Steichen's even like, I'm going to leave that for, Jim Irsay or, Chris Ballard to handle those questions. I'm not handling those questions no more. My job is to get this team ready for this coming up game, and that's that. So I get that, and I understand it. Shane Steichen's that's probably his best answer. Nobody likes it, but it is what it is. He is supposed to travel with the team, as far as I know, unless he gets traded for here on out. And he is at the Eagles. He's going to be at the sidelines. He was at the sideline during practice, the whole shebang. So, man, it's just, we got to push Jonathan Taylor offside. I can't do it no more. Anyhow, now as far as the Colts, so in practice today, practice was cut short due to a brawl. There was a slap or a punch in the face, I'm not sure which, to Anthony Richardson, and they said they were trying to punch out the ball. It caused a little bit of a fight. You know what? I don't care. At least we are showing some spark to take care of our own guys, which last year it was proven that we didn't care that much because nothing was done whenever we had a quarterback knocked out of the game, and the guy was on the side on the ground next to him making fun of him. When I played football back in the day, and granted it's been a few years back, my coach would have had my ass if I wasn't doing something about what happened. Shit cannot happen, and it looks like this year it's not going to happen. They're taking care of each other. That's what needs to happen. Fighting is not an issue. Fighting is going to happen. If you have any kind of pride in yourself, the way you play, in your teammates, that will happen. So I personally look at it as a good thing. The media is going to look at it as a bad thing, possibly. Some of the fans might look at it as a bad thing. But you got to understand, their family's on the field. During football season, that is their family. And would you not step up if somebody slapped your mom in the face? I'm just saying, kind of a weird kind of transition there, or example. But it is what it is. That's the way they have to look at it on the field. So I personally don't have a problem with that whatsoever. So my thoughts on the fight, it's an okay thing. Also, so Alec Pierce apparently had a really good route and burnt one of the Eagles' defensive backs. I wish I could remember who it was. I don't. But point being is the Colts and the Eagles game, I think there's going to be some sour taste in the Eagles' mouth as well as the Colts' mouth. The way joint practice went. And I believe that there's going to be possible fights during the game. Somebody might get ejected. This is going to make a good game, though. And Anthony Richardson is starting that Eagles game this Thursday. So tune in. This is going to be like a playoff game. I guarantee it. And the starters, I don't know how long they're going to play. But each and every individual player on both sides of the ball is looking to make a point. So it's going to be a good game. Like if you like. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you didn't like, scroll down and find something you like. I got something in there. I got shorts. Some shorts are funny. Some shorts are serious. Some shorts are just informational. But I got all kinds of stuff at the bottom. Just scroll down, scroll up, whatever you want to do. Look at my shorts. Check them out. You guys have a good day, and I'll catch you in the next one.